Audio has been my biggest pain to fix, between the weird airy sounds of like the room or the echo in my office. Hello, hello, hello. It's also one of those things, like even my camera makes a noise. Not only did my viewers tell me, listen, you got to work on your audio. Your audio is you know what I mean? That's been my goal, is to fix my audio. And I have literally been through countless of microphones, countless. But I'm just going to kind of talk a little bit about how I went from this, hello, how are you, to this. Not going to really give you a tutorial, just going to tell you how I came up with how to fix this. I'm trying to avoid being on tutorials. So when I started vlogging on the G7X Mark II. Yeah, the Canon G7X Mark II. And I love having a point to shoot camera. It was awesome. It was great. But this had like a weird clicking noise in it, and it drove me insane. So I was like, okay, no problem. I'll get an external mic. I looked at some videos and it was like, they were showing me how to set it all up. And this has been one of those things, like I did all the settings and it still sounded like doo-doo. So, and this was the mic that I originally hooked up to it, which is a Movo external mic, and it's got a dead cat on it. So I thought this was going to be perfect for like preventing the sound from getting crappy. But needless to say, it doesn't work. Not the mic. The mic is great. It did not work on my camera. I did not know that the G7X Mark II, and I know somebody's going to be like, oh no, that's not true. You can connect a mic to it. No, you can't. No, you can't. It does not register that the mic is there. It did not for me. And if you honestly believe that it does, I want you to take a clipping of your camera regularly doing it without the mic, regular recording without the mic. And then what I want you to do is install the mic, do all your settings the way you need to, and then listen to the difference. There is no difference. I did this for a long time. None of the settings worked. It did not work. I did everything like I was supposed to do for this camera. I had all the cables. I had the other cable right here so that I can make sure everything worked. Nothing worked. So I was like, okay, I need to upgrade my camera. Now I have two of these cameras. So I'm recording on one, but I have a second. So I upgraded to the Canon M50 Mark II. I love this camera. It's not real heavy, but I like the fact that it does have a pull-out viewfinder. It's also got the little spot on top so that I can put whatever I need on it. And it's a good little camera. You can also change out the lenses, which is great. I actually just keep the original lens on it. It's just easier for me. If I can get this back on. Hello? This has been a great camera, but I was like, I still got to figure out a mic. Well, I pulled this bad boy back on out, hooked it up. You can still hear all the sounds. Drove me insane. Could not stand it. So I was like, okay, let me try some other mics. One thing I did not like about the mic is I had to be right in front of it in order for the audio to really captivate my voice and like listen to it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get me another mic. But the thing is I really like the brand that this is, because this is a good quality mic. It's actually really cheap. Believe it or not, this is a really cheap mic. I think I paid like $30 for this, and it came with all the cables that you would need, which is awesome. Okay. And then TikTok got me. TikTok got me hard. TikTok got me good, not hard. Got the same brand. This connects. It can connect to your phone. It can connect to your camera device, whatever you need it to do. I was like, that's going to be perfect. That's going to be great. Wasn't quite what I was looking for. And this was about $20. This was a $20 mic for you to be able to walk away from it. But I felt like I could not really get as far away as I wanted to. It did not do very good with removing the air because of, like, it's just a foam. And it just, to me, I didn't like the way it sounded. Then we move on over to my final mic. And I just got this mic a couple of weeks ago, and I am absolutely in love with it. So, Chris, if you're watching, thank you so much for helping me get this mic. I really do appreciate it. But I got the DJI Mic Mini. And I love this thing. This right here is a charger. And it comes with 2 mics and a, what is that? Hang on, I gotta think about this. The little box on top that has, it starts with a T. I can't think of it. This mic is absolutely amazing. I have the mic on. You can't see it because it's underneath my shirt, but it is absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. But my audio still was not as good as I wanted it to be. And unfortunately, I'm not buying no more mics. I feel like where we're at, that's just what we're gonna do. I wanted to be able to, no matter what's going on, if I was walking around the house, like just taking y'all on with my day, because I like doing vlog style videos. They're my favorite. I would like to be able to take y'all with me and it not sound all weird and distorted, and everything would just look amazing. Feel amazing, sound amazing, gives you those vibes that you're looking for. And not only that, I wanted a camera that no matter where I'm at, away from the camera, whether I am here, the whole thing is I wanted to get me a mic that I didn't have to be right on top of my camera so that you are able to hear me. I did not want to feel like I had to be in arm's length the entire time talking to my camera. I wanted a mic that if I wanted to be all the way down the road, that I could do that. And every single thing would sound the exact same as if I'm right in front of the camera. I am currently about like 4 feet from the camera, and my mic's picking up everything perfectly fine. Now, let's move on over to the editing problem. Now, I ended up enrolling into this beta program that Adobe was running. And it was like asking if you wanted to try something, a new way that they're going to they're going to add a new thing and you can get a tester on it. So I was like, yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and test this out. And what it was for audio. Now, if you look back at like older videos, probably about a year ago, give or take, my audio was so crisp, and that was because I was plugging in all of my videos before I ever edited them into the software that they were coming out with. And it was to enhance your audio. So I did that for a while. Well, they ended up removing the website that I was using, and then they put it onto Adobe. But the issue that I'm having with it is you have to do it. When I did it on there, I always did enhance and then podcast, and that's why the audio was so crisp. I didn't have to do anything else. It did the denoise, dehiss, and fix my equalizer and everything like that. I don't know how to do that stuff. That's not my specialty, so to speak. All I wanted to do is just make vlogs, and make videos. And so that's where we are today. It's taken us a while to get here, but we're here. And even though my audio is not 100%, this was my biggest issue that I really wanted to tackle this month. As you know, I've been trying to figure out a way to like bring in a series. So we're going to come out with YouTube Diaries, because I feel like I'm a real person, and I know I'm not the only person going through all of these issues. And it's just my mindset of how I'm doing these. So if this was something that really helped you, I'm happy to have you here. But I'm sorry I was not able to really help you. I am still in a process of doing all of this. And I want to be able to captivate when my kids are playing, or when I'm outside and I want to hear the sounds of nature, or if I'm on the street somewhere and a car goes by, I want to be able to capture all of that and be able to intensify that sound to where it actually sounds good. Don't get me wrong. I am fully aware of sound. What do you call it? It's got a special term, but what it is when you go to your audio website that you pay for or whatever for YouTube, and you bring in clips like the sound of a truck driving by or the sound of nature where you hear birds or whatever, and you put that over top of where it actually is happening to intensify that. I'm not sure what the technical term is. I'm still learning this stuff. But I understand that you can do that stuff, but I wanted it to be real. I want my videos to always be real and raw and to the point. So that's why I did this. This was my whole thing that I was trying to fix this past month. And it has been one hell of a challenge. And I am so happy that I am where I am right now. I want to know, what is your biggest YouTube challenge that you're facing right now? Maybe I can help you. I don't know. If I can give you some pointers, that'd be great. I'm not going to make a video about it, but maybe you and I can DM each other or whatever. But if you're having some issues like that, just let me know. We'll figure it out. I feel like on YouTube, one thing that I am finding about YouTube that's different from Twitch is a very community-based platform. YouTube, they're trying to get there. But the thing is, people don't really talk to people. Like, I've left thousands of comments and maybe 4 people have gotten back to me. And ironically, the 4 people are huge YouTubers that's gotten back to me. Never anybody smaller. So that was another thing that I've noticed about this past month is smaller YouTubers don't really reply to people, which is sad. So what is your issues that you're having with YouTube? Let me know.